Recording now. All right, welcome to, what day is it? January 15th. This is our team call. I'm so excited for today because we have Ashley sharing and Chelle sharing. We have a couple of new coaches that are just gonna, they're rocking their journey. So we're gonna go over housekeeping. And then I think, Morgan, is she busy right now? So we'll have Ashley go first and then her.
I'm trying to get her on right now so she can do it really quick.
Okay. I know she has that appointment.
Yeah, do housekeeping real quick and let me see. She's just having issues trying to get into her phone.
Perfect. All right, go for it, Trace. All right, so I'll be short and sweet, guys. So we've got, for housekeeping, tomorrow a Q&A in Pay It Forward. It's a live Q&A Emerald strategy session, and every other week it's a Q&A for a coach, like Q&A, a regular coach Q&A, and it alternates every other week at 8:15. It's every Wednesday. Eastern Standard Time. Just please go into the Pay It Forward page in the event sections if you want more details and the Zoom link. The second and the fourth Monday every month, Pay It Forward also has a Getting Started Right call at 8:15 EST again. So the next one is the 28th. That will be the next one. You also obviously know when our team calls are always the first and the third Tuesday of the month, just in case you new coaches that are hopping on don't know that. All of these are in the team page. I was going to call Louise, but I don't see Louise on right now, but you can check our unit section in our team page for when our next free group is going to be. Right now we're in our personal development group. We're doing unqualified in week 3. And our paid group, you guys know, T20 kicked off this week, 6 weeks. And people, I don't know if you last checked, if you're not in there already signed up or joined the health bet, it's at what the pot was at, like $1,200 bucks, Morgan? That's what it ended up at? Like, seriously? Woo! I'm so excited to take all your money. And just saying, and just so you know, it's more money in Canada, just like letting you know. So really, like, I'll be making an uber ton of money. And then that's it for housekeeping, you guys. So I'm going to turn it over to Jack. You want to talk about a few things, or if you want Chelle to start?
I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the end. I'm going to have Chelle go, and then I can share. I have housekeeping, but I can wait. So Chelle, go ahead. Or actually, Morgan, introduce Chelle.
What's up, ladies? Okay, so Chelle is one of my coaches on my team. She came on as a challenger, and she just came out of the gate, and she just kicked ass. Sorry, there's probably a lot of background noise. She is amazing. Her story is amazing. She makes no excuses. She is literally what we call a dream coach. I can't say enough good things about her. I'm going to let her take over because she has to go. She's just going to give you guys some tips. I advise you guys take notes. Shoot her a message. Her story behind her why she's coaching is amazing. Take it away, my girl.
Oh my gosh, can you hear me? Oh, good. Okay, so I'm sorry, I have to leave, so I'm going to try to rush through this. As most of us know, planning is the key to success of anything, and I am no different. So I'm really intentional with my limited time, and I plan ahead. So on Sundays, I meal prep and grocery shop. When I wake up, I tend to respond to people. When I go on a potty break at work, I tend to respond to people, check in or follow up. So yeah, sometimes I'm on the potty. When I take my sacred bubble baths 5 nights a week, I typically lay in there for like 30 to 40 minutes and I do my PD at that point. Before bed, I follow up and respond to posts. And then twice a week, I donate plasma. So that's when I typically find inspirational quotes and do my PD. I am full-time, so sometimes I work 50 plus hours a week, and the only way for me to survive that is to ask for help. So my husband actually does a lot of the shopping and cooking when that happens, and he's also my sounding board for any kind of struggle. My coach Morgan, who I love, she will be really inspirational, but also if I need to take a step back from my business because life is difficult, she will straight up respond to people for me. She'll offer to coach people temporarily, or she even sends me scripts to make it easier. My family and parents and my siblings help me a lot with my children. So they pick the kids up from school or put them to bed or take them in a different room to play so that I can get some business or workouts done. My coworkers, they're actually really helpful. I keep them updated and I ask them to ask me how I'm doing for accountability. So as they've been watching my results, they've actually been doing better about keeping potlucks healthier and about having less junk food in the break room. And they're also possible future clients. So that's awesome. Some of my favorite motivators are actually here in this group. So discount coaches who work full time or even regular coaches. So shout out to Elizabeth Perry, and I'm sorry if I butcher some of your names, Ashley Klein, Nancy Beaupre, Tiffany Wright, Trisha Denard, or Cheryl Frisoni Newell. But the absolute best tip I have is to always come back to the main point. I began this journey for me. So when I start to feel overwhelmed, I put all of the business stuff aside and just focus on self-care. So reminding myself to put me first is one of the quickest ways back to happiness, because you can't ever help somebody if your cup isn't full. So that's my best tips. It's nice to meet you guys.
I love it. Thank you so much, Shell. I know you need to run, so thank you. I love it. It's phenomenal. She literally just said all the things that we talk about, but she's taken all the trainings that she's shown up on, the team calls, everything, and she just implemented it. She works 50 plus hours a week. She has kids. She has all these things. She plans her week, and the gist of it is she's taking action. So she plans her week, and then she replans that. And then she has accountability inside and outside of the business. So like she said, she leans on her husband when she needs that guidance, that extra push. And then she shares her journey with everybody, the people in her office, or even making potlucks healthier. That's really cool, you guys. So it's just, and that's it. I think she honestly, and I don't know her personally outside of coaching, but what it is I feel like she just breathes confidence in what she's doing. She's excited about it. And that just comes with practice, you guys, and comes with just doing it. The more uncomfortable you get, the easier it becomes to do it. And literally, when she gets overwhelmed, she puts herself first. When we break down this business, that is all of it right there, is we put ourselves first if we're feeling crazy and everything else. So that's why I knew when I reached out to Shell and Ashley's going to go next, that they're just doing what we talk about and they're not overanalyzing it like, I do. Sometimes most of us do. We overanalyze those like fetal behaviors. So thank you, Shell, so much. I know that you're busy and I do appreciate your time. You're so amazing.
Great.
Yes.
Can we get a picture really quick before she gets off?
Yes. Hold on.
Shell, can you come back and bring your real beautiful face to the screen just really fast?
Yeah, let me see if I can
Shell, come on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Morgan, hold on. You were not looking. Hold on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, got it. Perfect. So honestly, thank you so much, Shell. I know time is precious for everyone, and I really do appreciate you sharing. And especially as new coaches, do you know how uncomfortable it is to be like, yeah, hey, you want to lead a team call? And they didn't hesitate. So I'm going to have Ashley go next. Ashley's been a client of mine since September. I actually scrolled back. I'm like, I feel like I've known Ashley for my whole life. And then I look, I'm like, she's only been my true client since September. And then I swear you were coaching longer than this. She's only been coaching for 2 months. And we've talked about coaching since she signed up. I shit you not, I went back to get all the days because I was like, why does it feel like, I don't know if it's just me and I'm creepy. I literally feel so connected to her. And I was like, I need her. I knew I needed her on my team. I knew as soon as she asked about the challenge pack, and it's so funny. She has been a go-getter since day one. She works full-time. She's a mom. She's a wife. And when she says, I'm going to do something, there's no hesitation. It's, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be there. Or I'm going to get this challenge pack. Or, hey, I'm going to go get those beach bars. The conversations were so funny. And I was just kind of browsing over it. I was like, from day one, you have been an action person. There's no excuses. There's no, and even before you make an excuse, you already come up with a solution. You're like, oh, well, I have XYZ going on, but it's okay because I'm going to do this. So she's always coming up with solutions, which is really freaking cool. So I'm going to have Ashley share next, and I'm going to have her share what's working for her as a new coach and as an Emerald coach and just pushing outside of her comfort zone. All right, Ashley, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you. Hi, guys. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk about was getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, like Jack just said. that's been the hardest part for me because I'm such a private person on like social media. Like it took a lot for me to make my Facebook public, you know, because I have a kid and I work for the court system. So I work for a judge. So the people that I see every day aren't the kind of people that I really want looking at my stuff. So that was really hard, but you know, I'm doing it. I think I'm rocking it for right now. I'm trying to post 3 times a day, and adding to my stories. Even though I'm a millennial, I still don't know how to work Instagram and Facebook. Okay. So I'm like trying to figure that out. So all the tips, bring them. Okay. The other thing is that people are always watching you. Sorry about my child, if you can hear him. So continuing to post about your journey and, you know, just sharing your story, that's awesome. People are watching that and they see you transforming in, you know, physically, mentally, etc. And then being yourself when you're posting. Don't sound like somebody that you're not. Like, you know, when people say, like, I've FaceTimed with Morgan, you know, I myself, like, I would think that she would think from my posts and how I talk, like, that's me, you know. And then lastly, make time for yourself. You know, if Sunday's your day to sit down and plan your week, great. Or, you know, your everyday, you know, session. Like me, it's my lunch hour. So from 12 to 1 every day, I'm either getting on our team pages and seeing what's going on or trying to do a unit if I can. It's hard to do it sometimes from my phone. But just that strategizing and learning the business, like I'm still learning every day. I asked Jack and Morgan so many questions. So that's what I got.
I love it. And I love how it's funny. I mean, and I don't think you and Shelly, you didn't share your points in the same thread. And yet your points were the same. You know, it's that getting uncomfortable, sharing your journey, being consistent. You're both extremely consistent on your journey, posting 2 to 3 times, sounding like yourself, and self-care. Like, it's the vital behaviors, you guys. And so Ashley, thank you so much for bringing it. And I know, and immediately they both were like, yep, absolutely. I would love to lead the call. And so I just appreciate it. And I know this time of night is hard with kids. So you are amazing. And if you think of anything else, if you guys have questions for them, I know they don't mind answering it. I saw, I think I've seen both Ashley and Shell step up and just answer new coaches' questions in the new coach thread, which is amazing. So if you can do that and you know the answer, guys, when coaches are asking questions, just answer them. They're not waiting for my special, I don't have anything you guys don't have. You know, you are a leader when you say you're a leader, which is really cool. And one of the main things that I keep hearing in this business is people get overwhelmed or they quit or they can't do it or they can't stay on track. And the truth is, that's all in your head. The things that we need to do to push our business forward are the vital behaviors. And you need to plan them, just like Ashley said, just like Shell said, just like I said. Yes, I might have some more downtime because I'm home with my kids. Downtime, I have a drooling kid on me all the time. I don't, you know, there's always someone drooling or blowing boogers or pooping. And it's like, I got to find the time to invite and follow up in that. I know that Liam may or may not nap. He hasn't napped in 2 days. But yet I'm still doing the vitals because that's what's going to push my business forward. And when I'm talking about the vitals, you guys, we've done the 100, the inviting, the Go for No challenge, inviting 100. We've done tons and tons of challenges. And this year for me, I made something new up. I'm going to follow what's called Jack's Golden Rule. It's 1 and 1. And I am going to invite one person every single day, and I'm going to follow up with one person every single day. And that is it. As far as my minimum. If I do more, I'm going to feel amazing and I'm going to lift myself up and I'm going to think I am a rock star. If I do 2, I'm like, oh my God, I did 2. I did 2. Instead of saying I'm going to do 5, I'm going to do 50, and then I only get 3 or only get 20. And then immediately I'm setting myself up for failure because I don't always know what my day is going to look like. I don't always know how much free time I'm going to have. So I made this up last week. And guys, I have sent more invites consistently, not more, but consistent invites in the last week, I think, that I've been doing this, than I have in 6 months. That's crazy to me. And I am not exaggerating. The last time I sent invites consistently was before I had Liam when the Lift 4 announced or went on sale. That was it. After that, I've just been following up, and when people comment on my post, I reach out to them. And that's 4 years in the business, so I do have a big following now. But that's not building a business intentionally. That's scraping by, and that's embarrassing for me, because that's not going to get me to where I need to be. And that's okay, because that was a season, but I needed to look at that season and say, like, shit, that season didn't work for me. It did. It was fine. And everyone's like, that's good. You didn't have to really do anything. And you got SC10. I'm like, that's not fine. That's me barely helping the people. I was barely getting back to the people that were commenting, barely. And like, that's not okay to me. That's leaving people hanging that need help. I looked in my inbox because I'm still working my way through that. That's my goal in the next few weeks. Get everything, go over the one follow-up, one invite. So I am working my way through my inbox. Do you know some of my messages date back to 2017 that are unread? I am not kidding. I am not exaggerating. I was like, this is disgusting. This is how bad I've been at being intentional with my connections and my inviting and my following up. And I know we all have hard seasons, but I sat here and I was like, well, what's going to work for me? What will work for me is that every time I just get one done, I feel amazing. So 1 and 1. At the end of the night, if I am laying in bed and I'm like, shoot, I was going to put on my Calm app, but wait, I didn't get 1 and 1 done. I don't say I'll do it tomorrow. I say it's 1 invite and 1 freaking follow-up. Jack, it take less than 10 seconds. Do it. And I do it. And I've done it consistently for about a week or two. And I have honestly helped more people in the month of January and like felt good about it than I have in the last, I don't know, few months. And felt good about it, because when you're just setting people up to set them up to like check the block, it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. And so when I talk to you guys about the vitals and setting up these systems for yourself and planning your weeks, I want you guys, you can invite however you want, but I also don't want you guys beating yourselves up because you do have a busy life. Set goals that are sustainable. And if 1 and 1 is sustainable for you, guess what? That's 365 invites this year. 365 follow-ups this year. 365 times 4? I've been in it 4 years. That's more invites than I've done in 4 years. It is. So if I, this whole time, was doing 1 and 1, it would have been more by this time. So in 4 years from now, when I get there, and there are some days, and Tracy's like, well, hey, you did more than that today. Because I told her, I was like, oh, I had 5 follow-ups. And I was like, yeah, no. My limit isn't 1. My max isn't 1. That's my minimum. So if there are days when I can do 5 or 10, I will. But I also gauge it and say, am I going to be able to follow up with these 5 or 10 that I'm inviting in the next few days? Or it doesn't make sense to invite them. So I really want you guys to focus on just the vital behaviors, because like Ashley said and like Chelle said, this business is not complicated. It is just has to be broken down and planned out. Your workout, taking care of yourself, drinking your shake and your performance line, leaning into your nutrition, leaning into the tribe. Like, we have an incredible team here, you guys, and that's something that we have to walk away and take away and say, I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to commit to showing up to the team call every first and third Tuesday of the month. It has been the first and third Tuesday of the month for 4 years. I've maybe missed 5 because I committed. I was like, I committed. That's it. Whether I'm leading it now, I've actually always kind of been leading it, and now we want to get, and by the way, if you want to help lead a call, please let me know, because I want more new coaches to share. I don't want this to be a Jack show. I love you guys, and I always could talk, but I want you guys to share what's working for you. So please let me know. Say, hey, this is really uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm going to throw up, but I think I want to lead a call, or I have a little something to share. I would love that. Okay. So real quick, because I want to keep this short and sweet, I know we all have a lot of things going on with Transform 20. We're trying to get good sleep and things like that as well. But I did want to touch base with just some final, that was not it at all, just some final housekeeping with you guys. Oh, I tore it out. Team t-shirts, I am literally ordering right after this call. If you want one, PayPal or Venmo me, that info is on the team page, okay? This is it. I am not great at collecting money and ordering shirts, so I can't promise you the next time I will be doing them until Summit, because I'm just not. That's not something it's not something that is my passion. But I really want the shirt and I really want you guys to have it. So if you want one, just grab one, because I'm not doing another bulk order for some time. Because that means, I have to go to the post office. And I only go to the post office like once a year. I still have Trisha. I owe Trisha like a bunch of stuff. And I was like, I have it. It's sitting here by my door for the last 3 months. So I'm not trying to push you, but I'm just telling you, I don't think I'll be doing this again for a bit. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Super Saturday. If you did not go, hop onto the team page or in the new coach thread and just check out the announcement that Beachbody is doing, or announced rather. There's a new program coming out. There is the freaking Success Club trip next year. I put it in the new coach thread. I put it on the team page. Check it out, because you all have the capability of being at that trip next year. And how freaking cool would it be? It's all inclusive. It's the Hard Rock. Brian and I went to it 2 years ago. How cool would it be if we all got to be there together? Like, we all booked the same week. We all earn the trip, because you can get the trip fully paid for. And so they will send you a registration email, but all you need to do to get that registration, yes, Susan will be there. Absolutely. All you need to do to get that email is work your business. And then they send them out according to who's working their business. So work your business. You can get a trip all free. And I'm not kidding. I've never seen anything like it. It's so amazing. Yes, Shay, you have to come. You have to come. And then, so that was Super Saturday. All the details are in that video. And guys, just search the FAQ, Success Club Trip 2020, and read all about it. Has everything. Let's see, 2 final things. I want to make sure we have enough time. And we've been good on time today. So Team Cup. Morgan and I have been going back and forth on it, kind of fighting over people. Team Cup is run in February. Every single month, every single February, there's Team Cup. It's a team of 5 people. You can only have 1 diamond per team. That's it. And then the other ranks don't matter. So diamond and below. So 1 diamond per team. So I'm going to put out a post after this on the team page and just say who wants to be in on Team Cup. And then we will match up teams. Now, only say you're going to be in it if you're willing to do the finals. Okay, or the 1-on-1 rule. If you're willing to show up, Morgan's in it to win it, but she's not going to, because I'm on a team against her. So I'll put out a post and just say Team Cup. Again, just comment, and we'll mix and match you guys up, and then we'll do whoever the leader is, we'll do a little thread together. It's just another way for accountability and get people jazzed up and excited. I know when someone checks in with me and they're like, hey, I did my invites. I'm like, oh, you son of a bee sting. I'm so competitive. And they could be on my team, but I'm so competitive that I'm like, I'll go do my invites now. And I have issues, but it's just really fun way. And it's a fun way to get to know each other too. So again, look for that post right after. Now here's the big guns. Summit 2019. Okay, it's 7 months off, but you guys have to be there. You have to be there. It is a non-negotiable. The ticket to Summit is $155. Honest to God, I couldn't afford it my first year. I was panicking, and I was like, I don't know how I could go. I can't believe I've only missed one, and it was because I couldn't travel last year. It was too close to having Liam, and I was fighting the doctor on it. And she's like, what if you deliver? I'm like, I'm late every time, and I was late. I should have just gone. But anyways, it is a game changer for your business. We always try to go in. Summit is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I always recommend coming in a day early if you can. It's not a big deal if you have to come in Thursday. The events don't start until Thursday night. It's an opening ceremony. But we try to get together for a team dinner, Mind Body Soldier dinner on Wednesday night, depending on the size of it, or something fun. And then usually Thursday day, Ignite, our big team, has their get together. So depending on, it's just awesome. It's so amazing. You get to see people in person. They do live workouts with the trainers. They do you can earn different parties, which are so much fun. May and June usually have to reach SC10 both months, but then you earn your way into this party that's on Friday night that it's a non-negotiable. 1 year, who was it, Bon Jovi? Did anybody was here that year? Bon Jovi. Front row, I was like, ah! I don't even know. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And you earn that from just working your business. It's what I'm going to do anyways. So just make sure that you plan it out. It is July 11th, 12th, 13th. I try to get in there on the 10th, and then I leave on that Sunday. If you haven't gotten your ticket, that is your first step, okay? Go get your Summit ticket. It's $155. Prices are only increasing. If you are a brand new coach and this is your first month in the business, then you earn Success Club month 1, month 2, month 3, you get a free ticket. if you're a brand new coach and you didn't earn Success Club your first month, they give you that month of like leeway. You can actually earn it on your second, third, and fourth month, and that counts as well. They give you a month to like get to know the business. So it's actually really cool. And make sure that when you're signing up new coaches, you're telling them how amazing this is going to be for their business. The statistics on how much more people earn for their business and what they walk away with, and the level of connection that you feel after Summit is so massively huge that people that go to Summit don't often quit or don't often feel like they just can't do it anymore. They usually come, and I mean, it is a lot. There's a lot of information. It can be overwhelming. Go in there with an open mind that you are here to meet people, to connect with your tribe, to see them in person, and be excited about it and share it with your family and friends. So if you haven't gotten your Summit ticket, go do it. I mean, and I'm not saying go put it on a credit card. I had to do that for mine. Business write-off, and I was like, if I put it on a credit card, I have to earn it back that month because I'm not paying interest on it, So I was like, I'm doing that, and I'm getting, guys, we oftentimes, for Indiana, there's hotels that are attached. I didn't go, like I said, but there are hotels that are attached to the conference center. So a lot of times we just kind of like mix and match people. If you don't have like, hey, I'm looking for a hotel room buddy, so you're not spending out $800 on a hotel room or $700 or whatever it may be, you're splitting it with someone on the team. And even if you don't find someone on this immediate team to split it with, pay it forward. Like there's always people to shack up with to share that cost. And flying into Indiana is not that expensive at all. And then let's say you're usually, if you're connected to the hotel or the conference center, you don't need to rent a car. You just Uber in and Uber out. So don't even worry about that expense. So with that being said, real quick, who already has their Summit ticket? Okay, fabulous. Okay, who plans on going to Summit? Keep your hands up. Who plans on going to Summit but doesn't have their ticket? Morgan, your hand better be up. I will cut you. Stephanie, yes. Ashley, yes. Michelle, what the hell? Oh, you're okay. Caitlin, you're in the dark. Jane, Jane can't go, I don't think. Liz, yes. Excellent. Linda, I know you. Shay, yes. Okay. I can't see Larissa, Jen, Michelle, Abby, and then a 217 number. I want those hands up. So make sure, guys, I'm not kidding. Like, this is game changing. I wouldn't peer pressure you into it, except I do want a hug. But beyond that, it's game changing for your life and for your business. And Rachel Hollis is speaking. Rachel Hollis is our keynote speaker. It's huge. And they have Shakeology bars there, so you can just go buy tickets, and then you walk up. Like, you don't even have to, I pack my shakes anyways, because by that time, yes, and they walked everywhere. I love it. Actually, does one of you who went to Summit want to share, like, the feel of it for Indiana? We have a minute. If you don't,
I can. You guys, you literally have to go. It is like the best beach party hangover afterwards. But like seeing us face to face, it's dope. Like you get excited. But being able to hug Tracy and hug Susan and hug Louise, and we were like, it was like a big sleepover all night. I can't there's no way I'm missing it. It was so much fun. And we walked everywhere. We didn't pay for an Uber. We literally Ubered in, Ubered out. You walk the convention centers. It's and you meet other people from the other teams. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you don't need fancy stuff. Sorry, go ahead, Trace.
No, I was just saying, like, it's truly something that you can't experience unless you're there. Like, understand, it's just the feeling when you're there, being around everybody in person. You get this, like, surge of, like, emotion, excitement, and just an incredible drive to just be like, I want to be the best coach ever. Like, you just leave there just knowing, like, I was supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on this journey with these people, and I want to push this as far as I can go and just share it with every individual human being that I know. Like, it's an incredible experience.
Yes, and Linda made a great point for even like discount or hobby coaches, or if you're not, it is a great place to, one, get a weekend getaway, hang out with all your girlfriends, but two, to really like see if you want to join this company. I know you do, because if you're on this call, obviously, but just to see like what it's all about, dig deeper. You hear so many transformation stories. You wear, regular everyday clothes, bring multiple workout clothes because you get so freaking sweaty in those workouts. But it really is like, I just wish I could express it And I think in the past we haven't done a great job about talking about it enough early enough. So that's why I was like, I don't care if it's January. I want you guys to really like, okay, I'm in, I commit, I'm doing it. I want to go. I just don't know if we can afford it. Two wedding. Like, yes, Shay, yes. I would say, honestly, the biggest thing you can do is because you can get your ticket, right? And then you can, if you end up not using it, you can transfer it. Can't you, Linda? I know you can. Yeah, you can transfer up until a certain day. So if God forbid you end up saying, I really can't make it financially, but I tried, at least you still have your ticket at a discounted rate and you've made that plan. And when we take action like that, you're in your brain, you're like, yep, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. I'm in. And so I see Caitlin in the dark. Caitlin, are you going to Summit? I don't see a hand. It's a little weird. I'm doing this detox you forced me into. Yes, you can. Okay, good. So Caitlin has, yes, canceled hers 2 years in a row, but she can't this year because I will never do a detox again with her in my life, even if she tries to cut my pinky finger off, because this is awful. Okay, does anybody have questions about Summit? Questions, concerns? That's right, you're going. He's sitting in the dark. Is that John or Willie? Can't see. Okay. So no questions. Then we have 7 minutes to spare. I'm going to let you guys go with your night. Again, T-shirts, and look for the post for Team Cup. Shay D, tickets are $155. That's Willie. He's so stinking cute. Yep, perfect. So $155. Just log on to the Beachbody FAQs, or you can even type in CoachSummit2019.com. Pretty sure that's still a thing that usually goes around. T-shirts. And I'm going to go post that Team Cup thing now. So if you're interested and you're like, I want to push, I want a little competition, do it. Just comment your name and we'll get you matched up. All right, you guys. I love you. Thank you again to Ashley. And thank you to Morgan for chatting and introducing. Thank you to Shell, even though she's not on here anymore. But we are just so grateful to have such an incredible team of people. And who knows who I'll be asking to speak next. Just watch your inboxes, people. All right, love you guys. Have a fabulous night. Jack threatened me. I did, Caitlin. I did. Love you guys. Bye.